Osiris. Bravo, team. Eliminate your opponents and claim victory. First blood goes to you.
Hey guys, Darklink here. This video is extremely late. So late in fact that originally I had recorded audios to go with it, and I've waited so long that I had to go back and redo it because a lot's changed and a lot's gone on since we did this. But this is the video where I finally got the Lion's Vigil cloak. I completed the biggest goal I had in the game thanks to a couple of extremely good friends, Spin and Zarky. Spin wasn't able to be involved in this game though, unfortunately. He couldn't be there because he had some things going on. So me and Zarky picked up a person off the forums, and he helped us go through a card or two. And although we didn't do great because we were still new with him and didn't have a lot of synergy, he was an extremely talented player, and he did a pretty good job. And provided some unique and funny moments because he was an eccentric individual. But we, round by round, we had a couple of unique struggles, and I wasn't sure we were going to get it because we kept coming across these abnormal teams, and they had tactics I hadn't really run across. They were sound tactics; they were very good, but at the same time, they weren't your usual trial sweaties. But I went in with a terrible connection. Unfortunately, I had to play at my house, and I was playing probably at maximum of maybe 500 kilobytes per second. It wasn't a megabyte per second, I know that. And typically I go over to my brother's house when I'm playing, and it's a vast improvement. And in addition, my PlayStation had started giving me some issues. And I had looked it up online to try to find out what it could be, and describe some of the symptoms, and tried to get in contact with Sony about it. But people on Reddit and on YouTube were calling it the Blue Ring of Death, which I thought was hilarious because it goes back to when I had Xbox 360s, and they would get their red ring of death. And there's no ring on the on the PlayStation, but it was unique to hear that again, because I really thought these systems were a little more sound. Maybe it's not a very common problem, but I did get a new one, and I transferred all of my stuff over. Sadly, for some reason, I lost a lot of my clips, and some of the things I had were gameplay with Spin, and I really wanted to include some of that. I apologize to him for not having it in here, but he certainly was here in spirit, and I'll go through some of my flash drives later and see if I can upload some things. Although he's quite obscure during gameplay anyway. He's off getting fusion rifle kills and scatter grenade kills all over the place. But yeah, we went into this thing with my terrible connection, just a a rough night in general, as far as that goes, because everyone else seemed to be red bar or yellow bar too that we were going against. Zarky was very tired, and he was having a rough go at it, because he had to deal with work and a few other things, and he came in and he still tore these people to pieces, because he carried the two of us for sure. But in addition to that, also being mixed with a random team or with a random teammate, it took some time to get used to some of the things that you'll run across when you don't know someone's playstyle. Like here, for instance, I'd managed to kill 2 people, which for me, I was like, yay, I was proud of myself, but for most people, that was probably not super impressive. This is where things got odd. This guy he was really gung-ho about killing this team, so much so that he attacked their bubble. Zarky was in the back for res, but he was out to get these guys. And it didn't work out, sadly. It was terrible to see, but it was quite hilarious, and he had a huge laugh over it, as did I and Zarky, and it was very entertaining. After that, of course, he got a little more serious, and after the individual waved over him, and he started putting them down pretty easily. But yeah, this was it. This is the biggest goal I had. Well, not stepping into sniper lanes like that all the time and just getting my face blown off, even though I should have learned my lesson after the 4th or 5th time. But we played this out, and I accomplished this, and my hunter felt complete. I felt ready to go into Destiny 2 now without feeling like I had any regrets or anything that I missed. Thanks to these guys, and I did learn a lot. As you can see in some of these videos, I still suck, but terrible connection is a huge part of it. I'm quite noob. I don't do trials super often. I really am not very good at PvP in general. But all excuses aside, I definitely learned a lot, and I definitely was improving. And I think that if I keep on trying to play some PvP and maybe get into some more serious stuff, I will eventually start to become pretty good. And if the colorblind settings and the light contrast settings for the upcoming sequel are a little better, then I don't know, I might actually become someone who can perform well and maybe even go flawless and things like that. If it's the same in the next Destiny, I don't know what this incarnation will be like. If Trials will be anywhere close to what it has been throughout this first step in the series. But yeah, I guess from here I pretty much we went through the gameplay, and all the way up into the end where I got a huge shocker, and I got the cloak. It was nothing short of a great night. I don't even know how to put it into words, really, without rambling, which is typically what I do here. But we did go back after this, because this card was terrible. I was sure I wouldn't get it on this card. And we were actually ramped up to do another one if we didn't get it, which I was excited about, and also tired and not super excited about. I really didn't want us to have to do that. I really wanted Zarky to be able to get to bed so he could rest, and the other guy we had with us, the Warlock, I think he was ready to get into a team that was aiming for the lighthouse and doing something a little more serious than what we were doing. But he stuck it out, and he was very helpful. So, now I'm looking towards Destiny 2, like I said in these previous videos, and trying to find a way to make content that's a little more useful. And I'm going to try to get ahead of where I was in this game. I did start in this game extremely late, but I've pre-ordered. I'm gonna go in from the very beginning. I'm not gonna do like I did the first time when Destiny 1 dropped. Me and a friend actually did get it for the Xbox 360, and it wasn't enough. I didn't like it, and I didn't stick with it. So I'm gonna prepare myself, and this time I'll be part of it. Oh, proudest moment. The last bit, I got to finish off myself. So I felt very useful in getting the cloak, firing those last shots. But yeah, it's these guys are absolutely wonderful friends, and I'm glad to let them finally escape this and get back to their group, and get back with their friends and actually be able to get serious again and not have to worry about carrying. But I'm so thankful for them, and I I had fun. But I guess I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Guys, and I did want to say to Spin and Zarky, thank you so much, guys, for spending this time with me and helping me try to get this thing. It means so much. To a lot of players, like just trying to go to the lighthouse is their main goal. Some people farming the lighthouse for a bunch of stuff. For me, the cloak is about as far as I figured I could get, and you guys have really showed me I could go a lot further than what I thought.